Namaskar, good morning. I'm Partha Satpathy, Ambassador of India to Ukraine. A very hearty welcome to all the participants in the India Ukraine Pharmaceutical Business Cooperation seminar that we are today in. India and Ukraine have a long established bilateral cooperation record, right from the days of the independence of Ukraine in 1992 till today. This bilateral cooperation has strengthened and become stronger over the years. The important point to note is this cooperation extends over the entire gamut of relations, be it political, economic, cultural, strategic, defense, um, and a variety of areas which serve as the strong pillars that embed our deep friendship with the people and government of Ukraine. Pharmaceutical has been one of the key areas of our cooperation. And this is because the three, what I classify as important aspects of any public healthcare campaign, access, affordability, and availability, are the pillars on which India Ukraine pharmaceutical cooperation is based upon. India today is the pharmacy of the world. That's not a surprise because healthcare and well being has been our doctrine since the ages in the past. Be it yoga, be it Ayurveda, and be it modern allopathic pharmaceutical formulations. India has paid attention to the concept of well being and health, and today, therefore, is rightfully the pharmacy of the world. We are the largest vaccine producers in the world. We are one of the largest generic medicines producers in the world. The maximum number of companies which are approved under GMP for manufacturing of pharmaceuticals are in India, and the production, R&D, and quality of medication that we manufacture and export and provide to our domestic market is unparalleled. I would, in this context, today's seminar, identify three basic challenges that this group has to address and which has to be tackled in our bilateral scope of cooperation in the domain of pharmaceuticals. Number one would be the Indian pharmaceutical industry needs to make substantive efforts to be more widely and popularly known in Ukraine. Of course, among the regulatory authorities, among the doctors, among the professionals, this is well known. But we have to reach out further into the population so that they too, when they take a medicine, ask, is it from India? Well, then I feel relaxed and relieved that it's going to solve my problem. So, brand awareness, made in India brand of pharmaceuticals has to be more widespread here. The second challenge would be countering disinformation campaign. Like in any industry, and especially when you are doing well in that industry, you have your competitors, and sometimes there is an element of disinformation regarding our products, and this has to be effectively countered. The third challenge I would think is we have to expand beyond the domain of generic medicines where we are already well established. We have a number of drugs in excellent niche sectors, and these should be made available and widely known to the Ukrainian public, be it oncological, be it cardiovascular, be it diabetes, be it other diseases such as AIDS, typhoid, diphtheria, and all these. But niche areas in which key Indian products, pharmaceutical products, at affordable pricing is available has to be made known so that we can become more effective in this market. And point of importance is, which I'd like to mention is the vaccine Maitri campaign that India has launched. Thanks to that, here in Ukraine, we have managed to get vaccines from Covishield here. The first 500,000 doses have arrived and other doses will follow. So, in effect, India has also become a partner of Ukraine in the public health campaign for effective vaccination against the pandemic. And once this picks up its proper threshold value of vaccinations, economic activity, educational activity, tourist activity, all sorts of activities will come back to its normal state of affairs. Therefore, this domain of public health security, in which India pays a lot of attention and cooperates very strongly and strategically with Ukraine, needs to be further strengthened, and our presence will therefore be even more appreciated given the fact that our products are not only highly reliable, top quality, but also accessible and affordable. One more feature which I think should be looked into in this seminar, which will of course improve our bilateral cooperation in this area, is the GMP regulatory process. How to smoothen that process so that many of our top quality laboratories and companies gain this approval so that the process becomes simplified and the top quality medicines are available in India should also be looked into. So, with those few words, Namaskar once again. Welcome to all the participants, and I hope you have a productive interaction and come up with effective solutions in the discussions that will follow. Once again, welcome to Ukraine, welcome to the seminar. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Jai Hind.